Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to design 2:1 mux using pass transistor logic. In the last video we had designed 2:1 mux using basic logic gates. Here we will design this particular mux using pass transistor logic. So if you come to the pass transistor logic, this is how it will be designed. It will consist of only two NMOS, as it can be seen here. M1 and M2 are two NMOS. So the basic logic is that whenever the select line S is high, okay, so when S is high, what will happen? This particular M2 will be turned on, M1 will be off, and at the output I will get B. But when the select line S is low, what will happen? M2 will be turned off, M1 will be turned on, and at the output Z I will get A. So this is how we are going to design the pass transistor 2:1 mux using pass transistor logic. Now a question may come in your mind that this is how we had designed using basic logic gates. You can also design it using CMOS logic. But if you go and see my previous videos where I have designed AND, NOT and OR gates using CMOS logic, you will understand that how many PMOS and NMOS transistors we will require if we try to design 2:1 multiplexer using CMOS. So to get rid of that the excessive number of transistors and the redundant transistors, I am going to implement 2:1 mux using the pass transistor logic as shown here. So let us start with designing of a schematic in LTSpice. In the components, go to NMOS and press Ctrl plus R to rotate it. This is how we get two MOS transistors. Remember one thing, that the inputs A and B have to be provided at the source, select line will be provided at the gate, and the drains of the two MOS transistors will be connected together to get the output. Then I will require one inverter. Select it and paste it here. Okay, let us try to make the connections. First of all, I will connect the drains together. This will be my output. The output of NOT will be fed as at the gate of the first MOS transistor, and this will be my input A. This will be my input B. Okay, remember one thing, do not connect the wire to the lower terminal of this inverter. Why? Because if you connect this particular wire here, it will not act as a NOT gate, it will act as a buffer. Okay, so basically if you write here S, if you provide voltage S here, and if you connect this wire to this particular port, you will get S only, you will not get S bar, which is required. Okay, so just make sure you connect this wire to this upper terminal of this NOT gate. Next I will take three voltages. This will be my voltage select line S, this is my voltage A, and this is my voltage B, and at last I will make the connections to the ground. You can see how simple is the structure if I am using the pass transistor logic instead of CMOS. Now let us provide input to the select line. V initial I am taking as 0, V on I am taking as 2 volts, delay is 0, rise and fall times I am taking as 5 nanoseconds, T on 80 milli, and period will be double of it, that is 160 milli. This is my input A. Let us go to the pulse. Initially let us assume that it has 0 volts. Let me take V1 as 90 millivolts. I just need to try one transistor, so 90 millivolts is sufficient for that. Okay, delay I am taking as 0, rise and fall times 5 nanoseconds, T on 40 milli, period is 80 milli, and similarly I will take the input here. V initial, let us assume that it is already at 90 millivolts, so when the simulation will start, it will basically start from 0 volts. Delay 0, rise and fall times both are 5 nanoseconds, T on 40 milli, period is 80 milli. Okay, now let us try to drag these to increase the understandability, and then I will provide the labels. Okay, write S, paste it here and like this, and you can edit it. Right click here, write A. Okay, right click here, write B. Then at last write V out. Select the port type as output and paste it here. Then I will edit the simulation command and I will simulate it for 160 milliseconds because the longest period is 160 milliseconds. Now my connections have been completed. No, still I have not connected the gate of the second MOS transistor. So this has to come from S. Okay, that is why we need to check the connections before we try to simulate it. So this is the first MOS transistor. We're getting source, the source is connected to the voltage source A, gate is connected to S bar. Okay, this is second MOS transistor, source is connected to input B, gate is connected to the select line S, and this is the output. Now let us try to simulate it. Tile the window vertically. We will take 4 plot planes. Click on the first plot plane. Wait for the red pen to come. This is S. This is, now click on the second. This is input A. Click on third. This is input B. Click on the fourth plot plane and okay, this is the output. So let us try to analyze it. Whenever the wait a second, yes, so whenever my input S, select line S is high, B should be the output, and whenever the select line S is low, A should be the output. Let us check it. Whenever the select line S is high, B should be the output. Am I getting it? Yes, I am getting it. And whenever the select line S is low, A should be the output, and yes, I am getting it. So this is how we can design 2:1 mux using pass transistor logic in AltiSpice, and you can simulate it at your end. If you have any queries, you can comment in the comment section below. Thank you.